All right, so coming into this game, obviously Victor Wembanyama is one of the most hyped up players since LeBron James. I think in this crowd, in the Summer League crowd, you had a lot of people at that game, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people actually were disappointed in Victor Wembanyama's first game in the Summer League. But I think that this game was actually very interesting and it showed some promise to his career in the NBA. Now, he finished with 9 points, shot 2 of 13 from the field, had 1 from 6 from three-point land, and 4 fouls. And if you're a stat watcher, you're going to say, oh, he's a bust. He's not going to be able to be good in the NBA. He needs to pick up more muscle, all that, yada, yada, yada. But Victor Wembanyama is a 7'5" player, and I think there's a couple of things that standed out to me in this game, specifically the defensive side of things and him playmaking. So let's first start with the defense. Like, he had 5 blocks in this game. That is Rudy Gobert type level. For him to have 5 blocks in his first game, I don't think you guys really need to look at his offensive side, but moving on to his offensive side, of course, he had 9 points, shot 2 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point land. Now, if you actually watch Victor Wembanyama in the G League, I would say that he doesn't even really shoot jumpers like that. And specifically, his three-point percentage wasn't even that good. I think for Victor Wembanyama, for him to have success in the NBA, his mid-range game would probably be the best. Like, I want him to develop into a player like KD. Now, he doesn't have to shoot three-point shots like that. I think ultimately what he really needs to do is drive to the basket, have those, amazing dribbling skills that we see him do, driving to the basket and passing. And of course, moving on to the passing side of things, in this game, he had a couple of really impressive playmaking skills, assists, dribbling skills for a person that is 7 foot tall. It wasn't that much of an impressive game from him. He could do better. We've seen him do better. Looking at who he's going up against, you could say that some of these players are more built than the players that he was facing in the G League, but I just don't think so. I think what really happened in this game is that he was just forcing things too much. I think the next game he comes out and he does better, but I just think that this is his first game. This is not what we're going to be getting ultimately. Looking at the game, if I'm watching the game, I'm seeing a lot of different impressive things for him. So that's where I really stand with things. I think this is a very impressive, very interesting Summer League first game to watch. You could watch it and say that he is a bust based on watching the stats, but if you actually watch the game, you take up on his defense and you take up on his playmaking, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think that is going to wrap up things with this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Put it down in your comments. Will Victor Wembanyama be a bust or not? If you think he's a bust, just stop watching basketball. With that being said, support Josh Jared, and I'm out.